What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome to a new vlog where today we're going to be finally going to be putting the race seats in the S2000, and we're here at Bridgemoto, and I'm going to keep this intro really short and sweet so we can go inside and have a look at the seats. But without any further ado, and as you can see, obviously, we're in the S2000, and we're going to go inside and check on the seats, and then you guys will have to stay tuned to see what happens. It looks so good, and everything just with like the finish and the... Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Like the color looks perfect. The seat itself looks perfect. I'm just that's absolutely thrilled. All right, so it's actually a couple days later now, and I've since had a haircut, and basically right now we're waiting for my Uber to take me up to Bridgemoto to get the S2000 because Alan just messaged me and said that the seats were in. He sent me some pictures, and it looks amazing. It looks absolutely incredible. So we're gonna head up there, and we are going to we're gonna see what the seats look like, and gonna give you guys my first impressions of sitting in them for the first time, buckling the harnesses for the first time, and I absolutely can't wait. Well, as you can see, we're buckled in, and I've got pretty much everything on at this point. Everything's buckled and fastened, and I know I don't really have much space to show you, but you can see back behind me where it mounts to the harness bar, and you can see right here that we got the digital camo on the harnesses themselves. This is their new 6-point design, and everything just fits really, really well, works really, really well. And I'll get outside the car in a minute and show you guys a little bit more of what I'm talking about. But look at the other seat. Like, the other seat is just beautiful. Like, both of these seats look great, and unfortunately you can't really see much of the detail on this particular seat, but that's because I'm in it, so that's the only reason. But they actually fit really, really well. This is the first time that they put these seats in an S2000 chassis, and we're going to talk to Alan a little bit more about these seats as a whole. But yeah, this came out really, really well, and I can't wait to show you guys the rest of what kind of the specifics of what goes into these seats. And we're going to put the top down in a minute and show you guys actually behind the seats so you can see more about how the harnesses are mounted and how the seats are mounted. But without any further ado, let's get outside the car and see what these seats are all about.
That carbon shows good in the sun.
I was going to say, you can see the actual carbon on the seats. You can see the
plus of the convertible too.
Right.
Like in my car, most people, and then my back windows are tinted, most people don't even know that they're carbon seats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And you can see the FIA compliance sticker right there.
Yep.
See where it runs to the harness bar in the back. Like, I mean, everything just, and these harnesses just feel high quality too. Like with the little like rubber patches and everything, they just feel super high quality. And of course the carbon fiber seats do as well. And the finish on the seats actually feels really, really good. I'm glad I went with this because I wanted it to be a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
And I also wanted it to not necessarily like, you know, kind of make me heat soak on a long drive, you know?
Yeah, I think the leather that we've got a very, very close blue leather like you see in my other car. That's similar to your interior pieces, but as you said, the web mesh is just really porous as you can see on there. It breathes well, it's comfortable, so. See,
he knows what it's called. I don't know what it's called.
Web mesh.
Yeah.
But no, it's our best quality material that we wrap our seats in, and so on the Scuba and the Takachi are two highest grade seats. They come standard, the material does, and on the other ones they're an upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we try to build little things like that into our seat packages. So if you go for the higher quality seat, the best top of the line seat, we kind of make things standard versus you paying more at other places.
Right.
And yeah, so some of the cool highlights that you'll see, especially with the harnesses, is that on your driver, when you went with the 3-2, because you're going to be doing a lot of track racing and eventually using the Hans device or neck restraint system. Right. So on that one, you'll see that we've adjusted to the pull down tabs so that you can release and adjust these very easily. You know, just simple as that. Oh, that's awesome. Here. And then you'll find obviously like your FIA tags on there as well. The cam lock, we revised it too on our latest edition harnesses. So these used to be like a 90-degree turn, but now they'll release at a 45.
Oh, okay. I guess that would help in getting out quickly in an emergency situation if you had to.
That's right. And they're about 20% larger than our old cam locks. So it's a lot easier to find. Little revisements, didn't need much. But some cool highlights of the seat I'll show you.
Okay.
is that all of the padding here is removable.
Oh, okay.
So you can take these out. Say you spill a Coke on it while you're, you know, cruising. You can wash that. It is washable.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and so your rear padding, this whole padding here is also removable. And you know, obviously I won't do that because you need to drive it today, but you can remove the whole skin and even wash it too.
Oh, that's really
that
cool.
I can send directions for and all that cool stuff.
Just in case, like, if you needed to. Oop, I left the key on.
Yeah, you can manage your battery.
Yeah, I might need my battery.
And so one of the cool options that you went with too is the aluminum brackets.
Yes.
So a lot of people, they request like the difference. So our steel brackets, basically 2 of those paired on one seat, about 8.5 pounds. These brackets on any seat is 4 pounds, so looking like 50 to 55% less weight.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's the whole thing too with going with a carbon seat. Like, I wanted that. I wanted that weight reduction anyway.
Oh yeah.
And we saved, I think, a total of like 40 pounds.
Yeah, you're right over 40 pounds when you add in all the, you know, the electronics of your seat and the leather versus switching over here. And the 40 pounds can be felt for sure.
I'm sure, yeah.
A sub 3,000 pound car.
Absolutely.
So that, I mean, overall, I think you're gonna really, really enjoy the quality and the craftsmanship of what package you put together here.
Absolutely, and of course, as you guys can see, we've got the logo in both seats. That was something that I was really, really interested in doing, and I didn't know it was possible. And then I actually talked to Alan about it, and he was like, "Yeah, we could do it."
That's right.
So I was all about it then when he said that we could do it. So, but now that we've got these in the car, I cannot wait to test them this upcoming weekend at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're going up there with J-Zilla Track Days, and all in all, I couldn't be happier with how these turned out. I mean, they came out amazing, absolutely amazing. I would definitely, if you're interested in seats, definitely recommend checking out Alan and Bridgemoto. They do awesome work. They really, really do. I can't wait to test this thing out. Alright guys, so we're back home now, and I've actually been home for a little while, but I wanted to get a couple of other things done, and now I'm actually about to go and wash the S2000, just to kind of clean off some of the grime and like basically all the road grime off the car before the track day this weekend. So I'm going to bring you guys along and show you guys just a little bit more about the seats and the harnesses now that I'm back home, and also show you guys the process of washing the car. We're not going to do like a full detail or anything like that. We're just going to clean it up and make it look, you know, semi-nice, because the paint on that car is not brilliant, let's say. The paint on the M3 is a little bit better, and the paint on the GTI puts kind of both of them to shame. But regardless, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys outside with me, and that's how we'll finish up this video. And you know what? While I'm here, I think I might clean up the M3 as well. Just because it's kind of like, it's really dirty. Like, it's not necessarily like really dirty, it's just like it could really use a clean. It really, really could use a clean. But by no means is it like a brand new car, but it could still use to be cleaned out.